can't. I'm already home. akambe navo kudya mkamwa imwe.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this fixture dubbed Thriller in Belvedere, Zimbabwe. Zambia go at it again. Remember they met 3 weeks ago with Zimbabwe, getting the edge over their neighbors 3-1 and 3-2. This time around, Zambia in high stakes match. LA 2028 qualifiers. Get us underway. Zimbabwe on the far side in green, Zambia on the near side in orange. We get underway and we look for the first point. Charles Chitete with the first points off the block, and Zimbabwe get the first lead. So Zimbabwe have big brands: Nigel Kadumba, Nigel Banda, Charles Chitete, Zai the libero, and Zambia starts with the unmistakable Brighton Mwenya, Muyunda, Richard Piri, Chikomeni Jirongo, Shiroa, Smart Mware, and Charles Akakandero. So technical timeout, probably a wardrobe malfunction. malfunction for the wardrobe has been sorted. We resume the action with Mwenya on the service line for Team Z. First one down the line. Attack through the middle. Nigel Banda, chap with the Zambia name, going through the middle and gets it to count. 2-1 Zambia trail. The tension here, you can feel it in Chirundu. So 2 error services from Zimbabwe, gifting Zambia the 2 points that they currently enjoy. So all you guys on YouTube will see you, Dominic, Tapeo, Michael Boalia, Christine Kaon. So swing chance, attack through the middle, Sharks. Shark attack. And 3 points for Zimbabwe have been attacks, and the 2 for Zambia have been service errors for Zimbabwe. So Zambia yet to any point of their own doing. The pass from Jiroa, back set, Chico! Testing the structural integrity of the net. 3-3. Let's see how the net will behave after this. Doesn't look. Another malfunction. So they are tied at 3. So point per point. So Glenn Mwali as well, I see you. So we are here, let's go Zambia. Shimonia as well. Chiwamba, Nelson, Rute, then from your Anita Macho, I'm good. Justin Stab here. Goosebumps, chills, literal chills. Up to the tension, Bogbira Grabunet as well as adding it up. Chico with the float save, McLean with the save receive. Zambia's point. First time in the game, Zambia leads. Tanakawara could not make that to count. 3-4 Zambia leads. Chico with a float save, straight into the net. Joins the Zimbabweans with the float services that went in the net and over at 1 point. So we are back leveled at 4-4. Kenya, save receive, Charles on the middle. Jiroa! Flips it and knocks it down. Good fake from Charles, just splitting the defense. Watching from the mother and the pets. Lower, joins Chico at 3. 2 quick points giving away to Zimbabwe. Now Chakuzo Mashaka will go for the save for Zimbabwe. The scores leveled at 5 each. It's a trend. Charles Akakandela with the top spin save. Joins the frames as well. This must be so annoying for the coaches. You cannot have the 12 points and more than half of those have been service errors at this stage of the game. now. Charles Chitezi. Good foot save. Chilowa with a serve receive. Muyunda knocks it down, but out of bounds, and Zimbabwe gets a break point. Chitezi has been sent to the line again for a top spinner. Jack Kasoka with the serve receive. Mwenya with the tip, and shut down by Nigel Kadumba, the captain. And now 3 points on the spin for Zimbabwe. So Nigel with the words in the referee's ear. Good serve receive, Jiroa. Muyunda knocks it down. Muyunda attacking the gap, attacking the 31 and dropping it down for Zambia. So the side in orange back to within a point. Muyunda with a shutdown. Big Brian with a swing, finding the sideline, going cross-court. He did not have the pace, but what he did have was the precision, and that's what you need in volleyball. So Zambia's chance again now to go and go closer. Smart serve receive. Muyunda. Second point of the match through the middle. Another 31 for Muyunda. Right on Mwenya with the wicket float off system. Oh, the follow through sure. That's a swing from Brian. That block touch actually, and we are on 10-8. Soka. Yeah! Gift Chilowa, the swing down the line and knocks it down for Zambia. Green Eagles and Zambia. The swing for Chilowa. With the save. Brian Muchena through the block, knocks down a pipe. (11-9). Zambians are chasing. The save received from Jilowa. Charles stole that ball. He did steal that ball, Charles. It was for Jilowa. So Zambia now trail by 3 points. Chico and Jilowa, including Charles. Back set, Chico! That was a high right view from Muyunda. Great recognition from the captain, Richard Piri. He's the captain not on the day, but the captain in his nature. 10-12. Zambia still trailing by a couple of points. Butaah with his serve receive. 1-1. And Brian Muchema buries it. Service from Tanaka Huara. Zero at the serve for Zambia. The scores at 11-13. Plus one, Tanaka with a serve receive. Brian through the block. Swing chance for Zambia. Off system. Chico! Chico Nyirongo at transitional points. Zambia, they have to do anything from those. They have to take matters in their own hands in transitional defenses. Charles State off hands. Knocks it down for Zimbabwe. 14-12. A good trading of punches here between these two sides. That's Zambia's point, an overreaching hand from Nigel Banda, who is Nigel Banda. Just had a rush of blood to the head, could not wait for Richard Philly to set, and starts overreaching. Charles Akakandeva, the save down the line, a very good save receive, good set, off hands. And Zimbabwe. They opened the 2-point gap. Oh, you guys, I'm seeing you. It's a receive from Wenya. Muyunda, content. Swing chance again. Zambia. Right on Wenya. With an absolute pitch. Tito with a save. And the point to Zimbabwe, side out. Some of the actions in case you missed it. Wenya Brighton. Good thoughts, good save receive from Wara. An attack through the middle. Unfortunately for Zambia, Muyunda had his thumb stuck in the net. And it was so visible. But the referee is not to make. 17-15. Zambia still behind. Kasoka. Ziroa misses the sideline. Goodness. That was a very good set. 1-1 situation, and Ziroa, in the attempt to miss to go away from the block, just missed the sideline, and now Zimbabwe back to 3-point lead. Ziroa, attack 2, off hands. They transition, defense, attack. Wara! Actually, that's Nigel. So Nigel, formerly an outside hitter, just tried to beat the blocker Chico, Charles and Ziroa. Actually, that was Muyunda, not Charles. Could not get it to go. And Zambia now will save through Muyunda. Good save receive from Brian. An attack. Zambia transitions. Ziroa! Off the hands. He knocks it down. Ziroa. 6-minute mark, a change. Now sees Matthews come into play. Okay, now that will be reversed and we will now continue 7. Error service from Muyunda. Some of the undoing for Muyunda is his services. If they are not under-saved, it will be over the bar. Actually, so Giroud with the save receive. Charles through the middle, knocks it down. Zambia back to within. Those are the first points for Charles Akakandero. So 2 substitutions for Zambia. Chico off, Lucky in, Richard Piri off, Wanji is in. By now Zambians are all too familiar with these substitutions. You know what Mazumbo is trying to do there. So in an attempt to stop Jakunzo Mashaka, Charles is dead. Zambia have brought in Wanji. And not forgetting Tanakawara on Zone 2 attacking. Tanakawara's swing just went off to tie the game at 19-19. Lucky. So his previous save looked like it was flying. He has a chance to go again. Zimbabwe off system. A tip from Charles. Giroud! Net for Zimbabwe. Now Zambia ahead by 1. Again, Nigel in the referee's ear again. So timeout for Zimbabwe. Zambia with a 4-point swing. Good angel, Ani Hamoya. Kenny, you see, both teams now are got home. Indeed, Kenny, I know you need got home. I'm shaking, literally shaking. I'm so tensed up. There's a stone as well. Daniel, you know, why you guys in the comment section? Let's give it up. Let's share this team. Namibia, Malawi, register where you're watching from. Let's flood this place. Zambia ahead in a very long time. And luckily, Zambia transitions again. Giroud shut down. Swing chance again for Zambia. Wanji! 21-19. Wanji Siame Tracy. Sharks and Charles would not stop the Zambian outside hitter. And Luck is still on the service line. Zambia 4 points away from victory in the first set. Zai with the save receive. Good defense. Wanji shut down. What good lift away from Smart Finale. Matthews Usamanyada, deep cross court. I don't know why unfair to Tim Matthews if he goes for such power. It's always cross-court. And now we are tied at 21. Brown Nyoni with an error service there, gifting Zambia the point. 22-21. Let's go, Michael Bwadia. Such a tense game. You can feel it in the stands, you can feel it on the court. Good save, good receive, an attack through the middle. Sharks! Off hands. Mwenya and Wanji could not stop Takudza Mashaka on that play. So now then, Zambia's chance to swing. Zambia with the advantage. They really need to take this to count. Chiroa, back set. Wanji, off hands. Transition. Zambia's chance now. For Zambia. Mwenya shows his frustration, but Zimbabwe will get the point. Chance! And he does not stay around to admire his work. Charles wheels out for a save. 23-23. Goes for the top spinner. Good save. Save receive. And now Zambia's break points. Set point for Zambia. 24-23. The call from Chiroa is Isunga chase service. Charles with another good save. Brad with the save receive. An attack on the outside. Matthew attacks the seam, and we are back tied at 24. Zambia had a chance to bury this. The tension. I have chills, literal chills. Mwale. Mwenya! To the Boom City. What a swing, crosscourt from the Zambia's captain. Goodness. The second success point for Zambia. 25-24. Zambia have a chance again to get the set. Side out Zimbabwe. Matthews from the bench. What? Matthews Msamanyada giving in a man of the match performance here. Goodness. So two changes. Nigel is off and Michael Mafuma is on for what seems like a block substitution. Uyunda Chico and Mwenya Brighton trying to look for an answer for Zambia. So Matthews Msamanyada single-handedly keeping Zimbabwe into this set. What a block. Huge for Zimbabwe. And now they go ahead by one. Samanyata. What temperament does this boy have? Beautiful services, bump set. Chico again, over the block. Zambia's 10 to swing. Mwenya! Set point cancelled. 26-26. Mwenya.
Defense!
The float.
Defense!
That's it.
Defense!
Chico given to Zambia. Very smart. Chico, Vines, good defense, good side. Smart Mali again. Muyunda, through the middle. Break point, Zambia, and set point again. The bet of the first set for Zambia. 25-26. So Zimbabwe. Zambia's chance! 27-27. Goodness. Horrible, bloody hell. Two neighbors separated by the Kariba, two neighbors separated by the Zambezi River, going neck to neck, not separated by any point at the moment. 27-27, equal peggings. Kati Mkariba Mwibe Manzi. We all don't have electricity. Leveled. 27-27. Zambia with an advantage. Take a swing. Crowds, Nyoni on the service line for Zimbabwe. Chaka Soka. Chirowa off hands. Chanakawara. Not stop that swing from Chirowa and the point again. For the fourth time, Zambia will have a chance to block and get the set. We end up with a save. See the body language of Coach Mazumbo. You cannot believe what Mwinda did. Everything is tensed up. Everyone is tensed up. I am tensed up. You are tensed up. The supporters are tensed up and they can barely hear the support from the Zimbabwe side. 28-28. Advantage Zambia. Joka Jumba to try and save for Zimbabwe. The save received from Mwenya. Chao Sakakandelwa! Straight to Spike Town. That's vintage Charles, King Charles, as I like to call him. Numero uno. 29-28 for the fifth and hopefully for the last time Zambia with the set points. Chico with the 10 save. Kadumba. Off hands. Charles Chitezi cancels it out again. We are still going, ladies and gentlemen. Two changes. Lucky for Chico. Wanji for Richard. We are still in there. How are you guys feeling? How are you guys feeling? I can only speak for myself. This is epic. Of unimaginable proportions. Zambia, Zimbabwe. Going toe to toe. So the substitution for Wanji and Lucky has been reversed. Zambia will continue with Apetito, Charles, Innis. We will resume proceedings here with Zimbabwe saving. course I did, I tell you. 29-29. Zambia could not be allowed to make that change. That would have seen Wanji attacking. Ref stoppage. And Tanakawara will go for the save. Chirowa with the save receive. Shiko Nyirongo from outside. Swing chance again for Zambia. Recycled effort. Cross court. Chirowa. But the point is the call is that Chirowa's swing, the follow through touched the net. And it's 30-29. Zambia will look to break, otherwise that will be the set. Done. Charles content, swing chance for Zambia. Good pass. Chirowa! 30. Zambia not shooting. Just adding up to the tension. What a game of volleyball. It's the game we love. Chirowa with the save. Kunzai with the save, receive, back set. Oh! Shut down. You can see what the attacker was trying to do. Had chosen the line. That's where Richard Phiri was. But Richard Phiri with a good leap and put his hand on the block. Zambia now ahead by 1. Another shutdown, Richard and Charles. So off system. Matthews again carrying this Zimbabwe side. How much does Zimbabwe owe to Matthews Msamanyada in this set? He has really turned up in big moments. And big game player. Charles opens and Charles pumped. He is pumped, all right. Charles with the hot hands here. 32-31. Now Zambia just looking for a single block. And that will be the game. Surely now. Matthews Msamanyada with the save receive. Oh, what a good up. Apetita with the save. Wiunda with the swing. Just. Oh! And Wiunda does not protest. That tells you the story that there was no touch. 32-32. Zambia had a chance to transition, but he could not capitalize. From Msamanyada again. Mwenya, opens. What a game. Zambia with a break point, and that will be the set. Oh, we are going to spend the whole night here in the first set. 32 for Zimbabwe receiving and 33 for Zambia. Ladies and gentlemen. Matthews with the save receive. Wow. Just wow. 33 up. Damn Bible. What a game of volleyball. Matthews Msamanyada. I can't count how many times. Wiunda! Oh, actually, that's a monster block. Kandanda denying Wiunda. Oh, what a block. A monster one at that. And you have as well have to admire the services from Matthews Msamanyada. Top spin saves. So much pressure. And he gets an ace! Ace save! And that's the end of the first set. Matthews Musamanyata, ladies and gentlemen, man of the match performance. What a game. What a set. So set number 2. So Zimbabwe starts with Sakuzwa Mashaka Kandanda Nigel Kadumba, Matthews Msamanyada, the man of the match in the first set. Kudzai, Charles Chitedzi, as well as Big Brian Muchena. Zambia with an otherwise unchanged Chico, Bright Muyunda, Charles Chiroa, Tito, and the Liberals. Error service from Charles to begin the second set. So there were no service errors when it was so tense. Now to begin when it's all cooled down. Oh! What a swing from Brighton. We'll have that chance to watch that replay later on in the game. Good set and good swing 1v1. There wasn't any chance for the blockers. Good pass from Matthews. Back set. Charles going down the line. Oh, what a good help from Smart. Good side. Nigel. Charles. Cross court. Charles Chidezi, the youngster from St. Pauline's, with the swings, attacking D1 beautifully. Second attempt. Got Coach Savage having a wait. Off the hands, Chico Nyirongo. 2-2, Charles and Sharks. Perhaps just going a little too wide towards the antenna, and great recognition from Chico, attacking the last limb of Takudza Mashaka, and makes a point for Zambia. 2 points. Good save receives from Takudza. Oh! Boom time! What a swing, Charles! Yeah, that's a hit, all right. Samanyada with the save. Good save. Good save. Good swing. Oh! Monster block. But, hold on. Net for Zimbabwe. Ah, that was a block. That was a block and a half. When you're Brighton with the weights, with the referee, and Nigel Kadumba will eavesdrop as the captain shoots. 3-3, sets close. Zimbabwe won. That set that nearly took us the next morning, 35-33. It took something special. We knew it would take something special. And that was in form of Matthews Msamanyada getting an ace. There wasn't any chance for Chico. So the assistant referee. Zambia's chance to save. Not seen an ace save from the Zambians. Straight to Kudzai. Exactly where you should not save. Run! What a hit, cross court. 4-3. So Zambia's block slowly dying out. The beginning of the second set, Zambians have not blocked enough. Error service from Takudza Mashaka. Blocking exactly, Kingsley. We need blockers. At times it's good to remove the set and put in a toe block there. Back set, Charles Chitedzi, cross court. And had to insert to injury. There was a net court. So the way things are going, Zambians need more pressure in the services. It was all in-system attacks for Zimbabwe have been points. Richard Perry, good defense from Zimbabwe. Charles tried to run a pipe, but just went wide. We get a few, Charles will come back. So it's good to see Gift telling the Zimbabweans not to lose sight. They're trying to mix things up. Zambians are just attacking left, right, and center. We've not seen so many systems in the game. And through the middle. So that an immediate side out for Zimbabwe. 6-5. So Brian Mchena. The top spin save. Straight to Mwale Smart. Back set. Jirowa! Gift Jirowa knocks down a pipe. Good mixing up from the setter now. Really have to mix things up. It cannot be so obvious. Good save received from Kudzwai. Matthews off the block, knocks it down. And now Zambia have it all to do. Again, needs to catch up, needs to keep pace with the Zimbabweans. Cannot lose sight of them at any moment. And Zambia does just that through the CP, and Coach Gift has some stern words for Kandanda as he leaves the court. Go think about that error service. Matthews with a dig. Matthews shut down by Moyunda. And now Zambia's break point means that Zambia will keep Richard Billy on the service line, wearing an unfamiliar chest number 4 to keep serving. Zambia cannot go ahead by much with those error services. Good save receive. Chico! It's a flyer, and that's breakpoint for Zimbabwe. So it's rare to see the Zimbabwe attackers hitting flyers like that. You may argue Chico's looking for a block touch, but it was not to be. Hot service from Nigel Kadumba, and we go to the bridge. 9-9. Matthews cross-court through the block, literally. Chico's block was not strong for his former teammate, Matthews and Zamanyaga. Actually, they did not play together, but they are all former Falcon. Chico is former, and the current Falcons player is Matthews and Zamanyaga. A save! And an inquest has happened between Smart and Jirowa. Actually, still going on. What happened there? So just attacking the seam between Jirowa and Smart Mware. We have a few, that's the liberal spoke. Matthews goes for another top spinner. Huge saves from Matthews. The first time is put in a foot from Matthews in Zamanyaga. 10-11. Samuel Jiri, you're saying let's go Zimbabwe. Jom, I see you and see your contribution. An overpass, of which Charles does some room service We are tied at 11. Good eye for Charles. It's an overpass from Butaah. For the first time, Butaah has made an error and it was punished by Charles. Matthews, the safe receive, attack to the middle! And straight to Boom City. That's Takudza Mashaka, chase number 12, making point number 12 for Zimbabwe. Now that's a clean hit from Takudza Mashaka, otherwise known as Shaq. So points number 12 for Zambia, gifted by chase number 12 for Zimbabwe. This is playing out so nicely. Matthews with a safe receive. Off hands! Monster block from Charles. And that's a break point for Zambia. Zambia now leads 13-12. Yeah, now we can see some blocks. Good movements from the middle blockers. Quick movements either sides. Really should avoid saving to Matthews. Oh! Straight to spike down. Oh! Indeed, that's a boom from Big Brian. That's number 14. 13-13. Oh, Charles. What were you trying to do? What? But it happens to the best of us. The kid is tensed. The occasion is big, but he's living up to the billing. Good foot save. Good save receive from Matthews. Nigel Kadumba. Nigel. Oh, stop it. Stop it, Nigel. Food everyone. His attackers inclusive. Inclusive. Horrible. 1-0-1. 14 saving. 14 receiving. Nearly an ace. Swing chance. Mwenya! Off hands. 3-man block. Mwenya beats it. He used the hands to effect. The Zimbabwe is just going strong on Mwenya. They know it's a 2-man attack, and when it's not a good service, they know it's going to Mwenya. A tip, Zambia defense, swing chance, Zimbabwe. Back set, Charles Chitedzi! Oh! Good defense, Zambia! Swing chance again, Chitedzi, off hands! But what about that defense from Zambia? Yes, take 2 for Chitedzi. He finally knocks it down. 15-15, we are tied again. Kandanda. Close the save. Jiroa. Muyunda. Squeeze it through. Zambia have the swing chance. Net fought. Takudza Mashaka and Zambia now. What a game. What a thriller. And now we'll all get a breather. We all need that. Perhaps this is now a chance to see some highlights. Moments. And now the action continues live from Sunrise. complex here in Belvedere, Harare. Chitezi! That did not cross at all. The point when you're trying to make that ball did not cross, there wasn't a touch. There was not a touch. Zimbabweans will benefit 16-16. Bump set. Chico with a tip. Swing chance. Matthews tips. Muyunda with a touch. Zambia's chance to swing through Mwenya. Off system. Off hands. And that's the break point for Zimbabwe. Just get a feeling. Zambians are feeling hard done by that previous. They could have gone a point ahead, but Chico off hands and Zambia draw level. Courtesy of a Chico swing. No relationship between Chico and Chico Biscuit. He does not own Chico Biscuit, but Zambia is benefiting from Chico. Save from Mwenya. A rare foot save from Mwenya. Yes, he can catch him some slack. Now Matthews tries to show Mwenya how to save. Let's see how he does this. He usually goes for a top spinner and has so much pressure. Off hands, Chico with back-to-back points for Zambia. 18-18. So the 7 that has been playing, actually the 8 that has been playing, including 2 rebounders for Zambia, are still playing. The only changes I've seen was Lucky and Wanji coming for Chico and Richard Piri. It has not happened in this set. Good set. A tip from that was neat from Brian Mchena. Gives Chico a mouthful. 19-18. Mashaga. Error save. We are tied at 19-19. So two changes coming. Richard Piri is off, as well as Chico being replaced by Wanji and Lucky respectively. So those are the changes that have happened so far for Zambia. So Lucky continues on the service line. He really should avoid serving on Matthews. He really is a good pass of the ball. That is the case. Stays in! Oh! Monster block! What a huge block! Wanji Siame. Goodness. 2019. I so underrated how good a blocker Wanji is. Again! Oh! My goodness! Wanji Siame. 21-19. Timeout. Zimbabwe. Oh, what a block! Another chance to look at this first block by Wanji. Woo! My goodness. So Wanji with 2 huge blocks. 2 blocks to the good. So now transitional point. Let's see if Zambia gets it. Jirowa! Gift Jirowa from the outside. Cross court. Knocks it down. Point for Zambia. 3 points away from victory in the second set. Zambia. Oh, volleyball. Volleyball. Chena with a set receive. Oh, confusion. Matthews and Brady Muchena. Now Zambia only 2 points away from victory. Changes coming. Nyakwangwa comes in to replace Charles. Mike Mafumo, Dafadwa, coming to replace the setter, Nigel Kadumba. Tanakawara comes in as well to replace Brian Mchena. So Zimbabweans lining up. Mike Mafumo, the opposite. Nyakwangwa, Kudai, Samanyada, Wara, and indeed Kandanda. Let's see how this turns out. Zambia looking for 2 points. Blockers, Jirowa, Charles, and Wanji. 2 Buffaloes blockers and 1 from Eagles. Back set. Net fought Charles, Wanji. 20-23. So now Zambia will look to the group, set themselves for a pass. The receiver setter comes in, receiver Ribeiro comes in. Wanji, Charles, and Jirowa as attackers. Nyakwangwa with the save. Zambia will not need to do much. Set points, Zambia. 4 set points. Surely, this is Zambia's set. But it's never over until the fat lady sings. Jirowa to float a save. I was hoping he avoids Matthews, but he did not. Oh! Zambia's chance to swing. Transitional. Wanji content. Shut down. Receiving as well as he's giving. Wanji gets a taste of his own medicine. Set point number 1 saved. Another pass from Smart Mwale. And now Zambia get the second point. 25-21. We are tied in terms of sets, ladies and gentlemen. What a good performance from Zambia in the second set. We just get a few. Zambia was on the bench. They had 6 set points in the first set. Did not capitalize. Just needed 1 block, but did not go their way. Losing that set 35-33. It was a highly contested one. Zambia winning in the second set 25-21. Very big performance from Zambia. Zimbabwe. First on the court, Nigel, Matthews, Sharks, Big Brian, Charles Chitedzi, and Kandanda starting for. Actually, this. So actually, Big Brian is not in. There's Wara there. In his place, Zambia with the same lineup as the first two sets. Richard, Brighton, Muyunda, Chico, Jirowa, and Charles. So you get a feel Jirowa did not perform very well in the second set. Zambia will be hoping for a big performance from Jirowa as well as actually everyone needs to be 100%. Good defense, Zimbabwe. Good sequence of play. Chico's effort cross-court was defended almightily nice by the Zimbabweans, and their swing through Matthews was not tamed. Good save receive, pump set. Chico with a swing cross-court, swing chance now in transition by Zimbabwe. Matthews tried to go down the line, but we know that's not his strength, Matthews. If he tries to go down the line, there is no power in it. When he decides to go cross-court, goodness, it's nearly unstoppable. So off system, Matthews again trying to go cross-court. His strength, his strong side, but he did not measure up so nicely. 2 points on the spin for Zambia, and they are ahead by a single point. 2-1 Zambia leads. And they score. Surely. Zambia's chance to swing. Zambians recycle. Net fought Matthews. So Matthews now with a 3 back-to-back points. So all those points that Zambia have come courtesy of Matthews' errors. Now Chakuza Mashaka joins Matthews on the error department, and Zambia have a spring in their steps. So the first job done for Zambia is silencing the crowd. We get to silence the crowds. To get to silence the crowds means you have one step ahead. So it's quiet here from the Zimbabweans. You can hear a pin drop all the way from Kariba. So now they get a side out Zimbabwe, and they'll save through Muyunda! Shut down! Chakuza Mashaka, deny Muyunda. You can tell these know each other all too well, from club football to national team turn-ups. And that's easy point, Zambia. Side out finally. So Muyunda has not had a game to remember for him. You just get a feel that maybe Chimunya can have a run out. Woo! What a swing through the middle and hitting the base. Now Zimbabwe back to within a point, and will save through Matthews. And you know what's coming. It's a hard top spin save. Good save receive. Good swing, Jirowa! Combination attack through the middle. So that for the first time Zambia have deployed a combination and had to come in the third set. So you just get a feel Zambia when they begin to put systems in place. We have not seen Zambia attack D1, not once. Good swing from Takuzwa, cross-court, and that's a point for Zimbabwe. Zambians have not for a single time attacked T1. We have Chico, the opposite. He's well capable of that, but it's not at the field. Pass. Zambians will recycle. Now we are tied at 6. The attack through the middle. You feel Chiro just a little bit slow in attacking that. You feel just maybe. If he was a bit quicker, would have had the chance. Chico! First T1 attack is straight into the net. So then, Zimbabwe now ahead by a single point. Zambians cannot catch a break. 3 quick points on the spin for Zimbabwe. Chiroa. Oh! Monster block. Timeout. Zambia. Oh, goodness. What a block. Thanks so much, all those in the comment section. You have my attention. Dominic, the game winner. So, it's good excel. I know something. I feel you and I understand. So, Edwin Simba as well. Oh! Ace save! Motherluck smiling on Zimbabwe at the moment. 9-6. Zambia would want to watch the gap. Really need to watch the gap, Zambia. It's beginning to stretch and you do not want to be so far up behind. Ginoa! Oh! Monster block! Charles Denzi! Goodness. My goodness. What a shutdown. Chiroa cannot get a break from Charles, the youngster. Goodness. Back to back. Zambia still needing a break. They will not get it. And Zimbabwe extend the lead to 5. So 5. The biggest margin any of these sides have had. Zambia's biggest lead was 4. And that was at 25-21. Zimbabwe now really beginning to go the distance. So now they have a transitional. So finally, by a stroke of luck, Zambia gets a side out, a much needed side out. Much to the delight of the coach. 7-11. That was a monster block there. That was the receive, back set. Put up from Smart. Mwenya! Off the hands. Knocks it down. And now that's the captain. So what we've seen now is Charles Chitedzi straight from making those 2 blocks, and on comes Michael Mafumo. It doesn't get any easier for Zambia. Michael Mafumo, the reigning MVP from Zone 6, just coming in. So Zambia's chance now to transition. Mwenya with the tip. Good defense, Zimbabwe. They will attack. Oh! Shut down. Well then, Zambia with 3 points on the spin. Now the lead is 2. 9-11. It's just number 11 for Zambia saving. Good save receive. Attack from the outside. Shut down! Oh! My goodness. Brighton Mwenya. Charles Nakakandelwa. We just wonder why Nigel opted to go on the outside where there's a huge block of Charles and Mwenya. He would have given Michael Mafumo on the left side. There you go. Zambia's chance now to swing. Chico with a tip. That's deemed a carry or double touch. Zimbabwe now reopen a 2-point gap. Remember, it was not just narrowed down to a single point. So now Zambia now has remained with a 2-point deficit. Chico's body punished by the referees. Mwenya shut down. 3-man block. No chance for Mwenya. So you see when Mwenya is in front on the 2-man attack, Mwenya and Charles. So when the pass is not accurate, you see 3 blockers coming to Charles. That's not happening by mistake. They have read the move. So a tip from Charles. Good defense, Zimbabwe, transition. Oh! Wild. Wild. So that's the thing about Wada. He has such in his locker. He'll give you 2-3 hits. And one of those sets, he'll just do something so wild. Good save receive from Matthew. A tip by Nyakwangwa. Nice jump. Zambia now again back to a 3-point deficit. So Nigel was replaced by Nyakwangwa, and he's really deputizing so well for the new captain. So 2 errors from Owara on the spin. So if we've got Zimbabweans here, just getting a feel that maybe Zimbabwe should have caught Panache or should have caught Jim. Oh! Off hands! Pipe ran effectively by Zimbabwe. Michael Mafumo from deep and knocking down a pipe. Fortunate Mzerengwa. See you. Mwenya off hands. So Mwenya, one of those big game players. Like I say when I'm covering Green Buffaloes games, if I had to go to war, I'd take Mwenya any day of the week. Point Zambia, a break point. And now Zambia only down by a single point. 14-15. When the Chico and Jiroa will try to block. So side out Zimbabwe. And Takudza with those points. That point was for Zimbabwe. 16-14. Set scores, remember, we are tied at 1-1. Zambia lost the first set 33-35 and went on to win 25-21 in the second. So now Zambia back to within a point. So Lydia, Samuel, fortunate. Jane, Arafat Mungombwe, Michael Bwalia, Samuel, Ruth, Dominic, George, all you guys in the comment section, I got you. Oh, what a good dig from Mwenya. Back set Muyunda. A control tip from Jiro and an attack through. Takuzwa Mashaka gets it down. Was not stopped by Charles. So rather uncharacteristics of Mashaka. Just letting the ball pass his body and attacked it as it was going to his left shoulder. To top it off, net for Zimbabwe. So that system really working. So each time Zambians get a combination, it works like a charm. So Zenta, otherwise also known as Wanji Siami, is back in to try and stop Michael Mafumo Nakwangwa and Takuzwa Mashaka. That solid block, let's see how it's deployed. Oh! Michael Mafumo! Straight to spike down and a shake of the head. He's saying, Wanji, what can you do? So let's see what Wanji have in response. Jiroa. Back set, Jiroa! It's a flyer. 3-point advantage restored by Zimbabwe. So Zimbabwe have always been ahead in the third set. They've always been ahead. Charles! Good defense, Zambia. Swing chance. Oh, an overpass by Zimbabwe. And Charles. How did that? Oh, Zimbabwe could not just take full advantage of that free ball given. So I guess luck smiled on Mother Zambia. And back to within two. The Zambians. Jiroa trying to go down the line, trying to find the warrior. And that is a point coming to Zambia. Michael Mafumo with another wild swing for Zimbabwe. Jamaica is one of those where you come into the match, wapingira, hammer that one, pitch in. Not checking the bounds of the court. Wild swing, cross court, missing the sideline by a huge margin. 18 for Zambia and 19 for Zimbabwe. Set number 3. With the float, accent Kwangwa, off hands. That's a point for Zimbabwe, side out. So, it's about Nakwangwa sets. He usually goes G. Most of the sets are back sets. Kasoka with the save, receive. Charles with the swing. Why the Zimbabwe stopped playing, really stopped playing before the whistle went. Why the referee is calling for this save, I will never know. So we are still at 2018. The save has been called Mafumo. Tafatwa Michael will save. A good save from the outside. Mwenya! Kaboom! City knocks it down, cross court. And that was traveling from Mwenya. So Zambia back to within one. You feel Zambia, if they pull level, So swing chance for Zambia now. Mwenya with a tip over the block. Good defense, free ball given to Zambia. Mwenya, lucky. Oh! Muyunda. With an absolute pitch. Check the floor for dents. 2020. If your friends are not watching volleyball, what could they possibly be doing at the moment? Zambia, Zimbabwe, locked in. A thriller in Harare. Brand with the save receive. Back set from Nyakwangwa. Michael Mafumo. Zambia, 3 points swing. Actually 4. 3 points down now. 3 points up. A point up. Change Zimbabwe. Hold that thought. Nigel takes his seat back. Pump set. Zambia with a chance. Charles with a save receive. Wenya cross court. That's never coming back. And now Zambia 2 points to the good. Now a change. Nigel Kadumba in. Trao Nyakwangwa off. Well then, Zambia have not led in most parts of the third set. And now they are now leading. Side out finally for Zimbabwe. Good volleyball we are watching here. The battle of the Zambezi. A thriller in Harare, thriller in Belvedere, thriller at Sunrise Sports Complex. Zambia, Zimbabwe. What a tie. Smart with the save received. Mwenya. Oh, goodness. You can see what he was trying to do, Mwenya. I cannot fault you, soldier. I cannot fault you. The idea is there for all to see. It really opened up. Muyunda with a swing. Transition attack. Good block, Mwenya. He redeems himself from the previous points. 23-22. Surely we are not getting the likes of the first set, are we? 2 changes. Richard Piri in, Wanji off, Chico in, Lucky Banda out. So Lakson Banda, no relationship with Lakson Mazumu. What a blessing in sharing a name with your coach. So that's a timeout for Zambia. The scores at 23-22. What do you guys have to say in the comment section? I may not read all your comments on screen, but I'm seeing how Michael Wariangwere, Enoch Ruth, Aloysius Savitsi, we need the highlights for that center attack. Uganda. We'll bring it back, Aloy. Rest assured, we'll bring it back. We'll can keep serious Tongo, Rachel Waria from Rwansha, Petse from Europe, I am guessing, George Ray Moheli, Richard Piri with a save, a team save. Another block. Set point Zambia. It's really quiet. I told you Zambia did the first work of shutting down the supporters. They are so quiet. They are tensed up. You can feel the tension from the supporters. Richard Piri with another save. Save received from Kuzai. A set. Zambia defend again. Beautiful defense for Zambia. They need to settle down. Another attack. Oh! the block! Set number 3 done and dusted. Huge block from Muyunda. If Zambia needed a block, Muyunda employed it to absolute perfection. And the Zimbabweans looking sort of out of it. You cannot blame them. They tried everything, same manpower, but it's just not ticking for Zimbabweans at the moment. They give away 2 quick sets to Zambia. That victory in the second set means Zambia have a point already in their books. So like I was saying, that second set, 25th point, means Zambia have a point, one behind Namibia, who beat Malawi 3-2. So Zambia is now level on points in terms of points with Malawi. Get a single point. So now it's just to fight for the next 2 points. Victory for Zimbabwe will mean they go to 2. Victory for Zambia the next set remain Zambia go on top. So remember, the top two will play against each other for the final game. So Coach Gift keeps Charles still on the bench. Zambia defense transitions. So Zambia again with the chance. Chico! Shut down! Oh my goodness. So just like the previous three sets, Zambia behind. Nyakwangwa starts with Michael Takuzwa, Wara, and Matthews. Oh! Mwenya, what a swing. Attacking that seam. Matthews and Takuzwa are not able to tame Brighton. So it's rare to block Brighton with those monster blocks. He really sees the tiniest of spaces and he attacks it. So most of the times he's had 3 blockers on his heels when save. Matthews gifting Zambia. So Matthews, since his first set heroics, he has not been able to replicate those in the second and the third set. And Zambia off the hook from those performances from Matthews. Zambia with a transitional attack. Oh! Chico Nyirango! Combination attack. Sweetly done, and Zambia 3 points on the spin to keep Mwenya on the service line. Still floats one. Zai with the save receive. The set. Oh! There's the block. Muyunda denies Tafadzo. Michael Mafumo from the outside. What a Sharks! Now 1v1 situation, Muyunda v Sharks. There was going to be one result. He tried to go on his weaker side. Muyunda did not spread his hands. You really need to spread your hands when you are blocking. Volleyball, ladies and gentlemen. Chico, we admire his work. Good swing, good set from Richard Peary. Just getting the middle blocker, Sharks to commit, and just leaving one blocker for Chico, and really there was just one result. Sharks with an absolute pitch crosscourt. And he wheels out to save. Takuzwa Mashaka. Shakadak. 5 for Zambia and 3. Zimbabwe saving on the near side. So he just undoes his work. Zimbabwe feel they're so under pressure to replicate what they did in Osaka. The last 2 meetings, Zimbabwe was victorious 3-1 and 3-2 on the last day. But now with the save receive, Michael with a huge swing. Cross court, no chance for the blockers. Michael Mafumo, reigning MVP for Zone 6 Club Championships. What's a save receive from Mwenya. Jiroa shut down. What a block, Wara, and Nyakwangwa. And now back to within a point. Is Zimbabwe, and Zambia now will look to have a solid attack. Save receive, Charles. Combination again. Gift Giroa knocks it down on the combo, on the pistol. Ah, no chance. So it's one of those attackers that Zambia has. The combo, it has not worked. It has not been stopped. Chico from the out. Good defense, Matthews. Zambians will protest. That's it from Trial Nyakwangwa. It was borderline carry, but the referees would not hear it. But now with the save receive, Mwenya, LFS, cross court. No chance. I'm tired. I'm tired of Mwenya. I'm tired. He does not ease up. He has his game face on, Mwenya. It's really hard to stop when he's on that floor. Good save, receive. Mwenya! Hot hands for Mwenya. I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. When Mwenya is on the floor like that, it's really hard to stop Brighton Mwenya. Chance number 14, the captain for Zambia. Shark attack, off hands. 8, 9. Are we going to Brooklyn? Oh, Zambia will get their 10. Are we going to the bleach? Trial Nyakwangwa. Trial Nyakwangwa. The float save. Jack to the jig. Set. Chico! Chico Nyirongo knocks it down. My goodness. 10-8. Good pass from Matthew. Matthews. Net foot. Good defense. However, there's a net foot. That's so annoying. You produce a jig that good. And the undoing is the net foot from your blockers. That's really gonna pain for the passers of the ball. So Matthews will go for the save. The score is at 9-10. Oh! Hello, Spike down. That went straight to Boomtown. Kaboom from Wewunda. We check the floor for dents. It already has dents. Zai with the save receive. Attack through the middle. Sharks shut down by Charles. Oh! Charles Akakandora denying a shark attack. Solid from Charles. He's back, all right. Charles is back, ladies and gentlemen, and that spells doom for Zimbabwe. Butaah, very good save receive. Try well. Sharks finally gets one over Charles. 10-12. Zambia still lead. and Zimbabwe trail. Now we are having fun today, Ruth, aren't we? Rightly so. These boys owes us so this match. Good save, receive. Wiunda, good up from Matthews. Good swing, shut down. Chico trying to compare with Zesco in terms of shutdowns. So Chico having an edge over Zesco at the moment. And he wheels out to save for Zambia. 13-10. Matthews with a safe receive. Backset from Nyakwangwa. Michael Mafumbo. Surely, that was off. When you will protest. Surely that was over the line. Or wasn't it? (11-13). So there's a change. Wara is being replaced by Charles. Charles did. So Charles just changing his position. He's one of those opposite hitters, but just comes in as an outside hitter. So it looks like we have two opposites in the same game. Michael Mafumo and Charles Chitedzi. But you'd think just for the block. Let's see if they will leave after the sequence. Oh! I'll tell you this. Zambia have attacked the combination 9 out of 10 times, and it has all worked. Technical timeouts. So Zambia, each time they go for a combination, Zimbabwe do not have an answer. If Richard be able to identify this, that will be a game for Zambia. Each time Zambia goes to the combination, they have not had an answer. 9 out of 10 times. It has worked for Zambia. So you would want to identify a play that gives you points, and that's one of them. If we cannot attack D, if we cannot attack big or pipe, we really need to use the combination. If it's working, why change it? So Michael Wire, Jenny Mutawali, Justin Maembe Chansa. All you guys rooting for Zambia, we see you. And thanks so much. I tell you, Lydia and Amchimba, this day for Napuchi Mwisi. Zambia has really impressed us. Exactly. So no pressure of the home crowd. So you just feel that the previous meetings Zambia had against Zimbabwe, there was a bit of pressure to impress the home fans, and it went to a disadvantage for Zambia. So out here, less pressure. Zimbabweans now it's their turn to feel the pressure from their home fans who look to be shell-shocked here. saw the wardrobe after malfunctioning. It's been straightened out now, but Zambia still lead by 3, fortunately. Matthew's very good save. Zambia defense! Transition! Kudzai. Try well with the tip! Stop that, try well. Stop that! The experience from Nyakwangwa. Beautiful, beautiful work, Mr. Nyakwangwa. And welcome to the party, by the way. 12-14, Zambia still enjoying a 2-point lead. Good save received from Smart Mwade. Richard and Charles not in sync. Breakpoint sends Charles Stades back to the service line. He puts so much pressure on the save. Bump set for Zambia. Mwenya! Another swing chance for Zambia. Richard! Did y'all see that? Richard Piri, a former middle blocker, a former attacker, showing you what he used to do off the hands. 2 points lead for Zambia. Charles with a swing. Good save received from Kudzai and attack through the middle. Zambia defense, now they transition into attack. Mwenya! Brighton Mwenya from the outside. Cross court. Went hard through the seam onto the floor. Knocking down for Zambia 16. Kudzai with a save receive and attack through the middle. Kandanda. That attack is no good. And Zambia 4 points to the good. Timeout Zimbabwe.
Come on, Team Zambia!
Kutamba hivi. Sikondi mwari. Chinkansimbe, Sirio Chitombo. Ruth. Patrick Mfune mwana wa kwetu. We are here representing the East. Hata Sikondi mwari. Thank you guys. Someone said they are paying for this thing in this day. He did. He must have watched Gift do his thing. So now the middle blocker, Trial Nyakwangwa. Actually, that's Kandanda being replaced here. Not sure to see who is deputizing. Kudzai with a good dig. Attack from the outside. Matthew! Up and out. Zambia 18. 5-point lead. So if Matthew doesn't tick, I'd like to be biased on this, but these are the situations where you needed Parasha Zangonya to deputize in those instances. Michael Mafumo, but Zambia defense! Easy. Take 2. Mafumo! Off hands! Michael Mafumo on the pipe. And this time, it's good. The first attempt was defended, the second, not so much. 14-18, advantage now Zambia. On the receiving end. Kabutu with a save. Good save received. Zambia shut down. Zambia was trying to run a pipe. Actually, that's a combination attack. That's one of the few times that Zambia's combination has not worked. And Kabutu sinks a dagger in Zimbabwe's hearts with that awful save, 19-15. That sends Richard Piri on the service line. Are we getting an ace from Richard? Richards goes up. Good. Ace save! I caught it. I caught it. One of the few times that Zambia has gotten an ace. Yeah. Ace. And Richard Phiri absolutely loves it. What a game this setter is having. 2015, Zambia reopened the 5-point gap. The biggest lead Zambia has had. That's matching Zimbabwe's 5 in its third set. First block! Zambia 4 points away from victory. Oh, what? The 5 is no good. 21-15, 6 points to the good, the Zambians. What a dig from Richard. Take 2, attack through the middle. Zambia defense, transitional. Mwenya! Defended. Swing chance. Zambia's chance to go again. Chico! Chico Nyirongo's hit from the outside is good. He knocks it down cross court. Hard even. 22-15. 7 points to the good. Zambia silencing the crowd here. Another good save. Save received from Kabutu. Zambia transitional attack. Chico! Good defense, Zimbabwe. Chance. Free ball given. Zambia's chance to swing. Combination! Brighton Mwenya with a spring in his step. Game face on. Zambia's captain getting the game by the scruff of the neck. Richard still saves. Good save. Good save received from Kuzaya. Attack through the middle. Missed everything. And now, ladies and gentlemen, match point Zambia. 9 match points. Surely now, timeout. Gift Chirevu's side. Is this the first time since 2023 that Lakson Mazumbo will get a victory over his opposite counterpart? The last time Zambia had a victory over the coach was in Lesotho just over 2 months. Actually, yeah, 2.5 years. Gift Chirevu has an edge over Coach Mazumbo these past 4 meetings. So now, Coach Mazumbo on the verge of getting one over his counterpart. Richard Phiri, 4th service. 1 set point saved. 8 points remain. 8 set points remaining for Zambia. Actually, match all set points. Zambia's chance to swing. Brighton Mwenya. Zambia edge their hosts 3 sets to 1. Ladies and gentlemen, it's quiet here. The support from Zimbabwe is quiet. Zambia silences Zimbabwe 3 sets to 1. The first set went to the wire with Zimbabwe winning it 35-33. Zambia came back, won the second, third and fourth by the scoreline of 25-21, 25-22 and 25-16. congratulations to Zambia for the points, 3 points to the good one. Zambia go top of the qualifiers and they wait to go again tomorrow. Zambia victorious. Goodness, what a game, what a match. Good pro work from Zambia. Gotta give it to Zimbabwe for the fight. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. All those in the comment section, the usual suspects, thank you so much. Join us again tomorrow as we try to bring the rest of the games so the ladies will have a tie tomorrow. And the Butaah chants rings the loudest in Belvedere. So Zambia gets the win in the thriller of Zambia thriller in Belvedere. Thanks so much, ladies and gentlemen. Join us tomorrow.